Chicago is about to be invaded by a well-financed, well-protected, well-armed, and well-organized mob of gangsters with extremely high-level backing. I'm talking about ICE, of course, massing now at the Great Lakes Naval Base north of Chicago and preparing to invade that city and unleash terror against immigrants. If and when these forces invade the city and carry out their illegitimate attacks on the people, this must be met with massive nonviolent resistance from all kinds of people. And if, as Trump has threatened, he deploys the National Guard to stop crime, which is just code words for violently repressing black youth, this too must be opposed with massive nonviolent resistance. But let's talk about this invading force for a minute. ICE does not so much arrest people as they violently kidnap them and lock them away, disappearing them from their families, often for months, or else deporting them in the dead of nights in defiance of court orders, sometimes to countries which they have no connection with whatsoever. Alone among police agencies, ICE goons do not wear badges. Most of them mask up so that you can't complain or identify anyone if they violate your rights or brutalize you. ICE even staged a show of force against the governor of California, who has opposed some of their activity in what was clearly meant to be a message of intimidation. ICE is illegitimate. ICE does not give a fuck about the rule of law. ICE is a fascist strike force under Trump's command, right now aimed at immigrants, but able to be repurposed if and when the need arises. Think about this. ICE, together with Customs and Border Patrol enforcement, has a larger budget than the Russian army, now waging a brutal war against Ukraine. And ICE is offering $50,000 bonuses to new hires and cutting training time in half. Its ads call on people to defend the homeland, and they feature white settlers conquering native people. How many racist thugs will now crawl out of their sewers wanting to get paid to do what they would love to do anyway, which is to brutalize people of color? For now, ICE functions as an immigration police force, but it can be repurposed to do whatever Trump demands. And the fascist, flunky, illegitimate Supreme Court, they'll go along. If you think you can wait it out until the 2026 elections, who do you think will be guarding the polls against illegal immigrants trying to vote? Or using some other bullshit illegal pretext to occupy the election counting, assuming that elections actually happen? The revolutionary leader, Bob Avakian, has said this at Bob Avakian Official.
These terroristic attacks on immigrants and those standing with them are part of this fascist regime's overall moves to forcibly impose a return to the kind of situation that existed in this country for most of its existence, where racist oppression and oppression based on sex and gender and crude, unthinking allegiance to American supremacy are openly proclaimed, and this is being enforced now by a regime full of deranged, anti-scientific fanatics, while those who oppose this are violently attacked. This Trump fascist regime is determined to blast ahead to enforce all this with increasing and intensifying police state tyranny.
Fascism is no longer something that might happen. It is here, now. Yes, there's time and there is a way to stop it, but there is not a lot of time. We have one chance. We have already shown up in our millions for a day. Now we each need to get 5 or 10 or even more people and take ourselves to D.C. November 5th and stay, non-violently, but with more determination than we've ever shown for anything, as if our lives, and perhaps the lives of all humanity, depended upon it. Because you know what? They might. Because you know what? They do. Be in the streets. Surround the White House, the Supreme Court, the Congress. Be there day after day, night after night, making clear and rallying millions more as we do. The Trump fascist regime must go now. Go now to refusefascism.org. Get the plan. Sign up. Make these next 3 months the fall of the Trump regime. And right now, sign up at Bob Avakian at all social media platforms to get regular messages, not just breaking down the most crucial events of the day, but even more training you how to understand what we're facing, why we're facing it, and what we can do about it.